This is your Hdsr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Victor Valley College Sports Update. Latavian Lipscomb returned the opening kickoff 94 yards for a touchdown. Seth Burbine threw two more scoring passes to fellow freshman Cade Meisman. Leading ground gainer Larion Miner, the former Granite Hills Cougar, scored on a 4-yard run as the Rams rang up their most points in a game to date, a high-scoring setback at LA Valley. But the Rams could not keep their offense in high gear when they hosted Pasadena City the following Saturday. The highlights reel against the visiting Lancers consists mainly of defensive plays, excellent swarming to the ball and gang tackling here. Aiden Torres, 44, wrapping up the ball carrier and pulling him back. It was Kenneth Lockhart, 33, making first contact. 27 is linebacker Andrew Olmos. 3, defensive back Isaiah Ojeda. Aiden Torres, a team-high 6 tackles this game. More of the same. Rams defenders swarming to the pass receiver. 17 is Devin Smith, Granite Hills graduate. Isaiah Ojeda is 3. Aiden Torres, 44, as usual. This defensive effort denied the receiver first down yardage, forcing Pasadena City to punt on their first possession of the game. 3rd and 1. Lawrence Kamen, 99, and Isaiah Ojeda, 3, tackle for a loss. Andrew Olmos making sure there's no forward progress. Second half, action. Defense in the red zone. The sack by linebacker Jabari Jackson Shaba, 52, the 6'2", 220-pound first-year Ram out of Temecula's Chaparral High School. Lawrence Kamen, 99, and Kenneth Lockhart, 33, combined for this tackle for a loss. Lawrence Kamen delivering the blow from the edge like he's shot out of a cannon. He is a 6'3", 225-pound freshman from Upland. Kenneth Lockhart, a former Granite Hills Cougar, is 6 foot 205, a linebacker. He, too, is a freshman. We won't see another home field kickoff at this beautiful new Rams Stadium until October 26th, when West LA comes calling. The Rams have road games at LA Pierce and Santa Ana in the interim. Putting this game in our rearview mirror allow us to flash back to Rams highlights from seasons past. Video sports flashbacks to
the Victor Valley College Rams stand at 2-1 on the year following a second straight come-from-behind effort and victory against a lower-ranked opponent. Coach Dave Hoover's Rams fell behind at West Los Angeles before rallying to beat those Wildcats 47-30. First-year quarterback Sam Taylor threw 2 more touchdown passes, and fellow freshmen and former prep stars from local schools played roles in the Rams' highest-scoring offensive performance of the still young season. Sultan Sullivan of Serrano All-CIF fame caught a touchdown pass. Former Barstow Aztec and 2015 Desert Sky League Most Valuable Player Brandon Pierce ran for 88 yards, averaging 7+ yards per carry. Brandon Pierce is the Rams' leading ball carrier 3 games in. The Rams' offensive game plan has been to grind out the yardage on the ground, deploying a bevy of running backs. The Rams average 177 yards rushing per game, which ranks them 18th in the state. Sam Taylor has completed 50% of his passes for 528 yards and 6 scoring passes.
Looking back to headline makers on this date in 2015, Victor Valley College wins their 15th in a row. Highlights from the Rams' victory over Southwestern. 2021. The first Victor Valley College victory of the R.T. Allen era.
The Victor Valley College Rams shut down mighty Southwestern 34-14 for their fourth victory of 2015 and 15th consecutive win for the program. Victor Valley College enters the game ranked 17th in the state, Southwestern ranked 18th. The Rams score twice in the first 4 minutes and really never look back, as Coach Dave Hoover's defense proves once again dominant. On an absolutely beautiful day, though 95 degrees throughout, this final Saturday of September, quarterback Sam Allen passes for a pair of touchdowns, one to Desmond Johnson, who also returns a punt for a touchdown.
What was the offensive game plan going in, Sam?
It was nothing complicated. It was pretty simple. Just take what they give us and make the most of it, make catch and play catch, and that was pretty much it.
The Rams set up on their own 39. Second and 9, Sam Allen scrambles, eludes the first Jaguars tackler, and carries for a first down. From the Southwestern 48, left tackle Andrew Regan's lead block. Aaron Parker brushes off one tackler and barrels down to the 36, gain of 12. Here is what makes the freshman quarterback so very dangerous and effective, a bona fide dual threat, scrambling here for a gain of 28 yards. Sam Allen is the Rams' leading ground gainer on the season, 4 games in. From the 10, Sam Allen to sophomore Tyler Hatch, the opening drive, 61 yards in 6 plays. 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, 7-0 Rams. Desmond Johnson fields the Jaguars' punt at the 34. The freshman from Florida's South Mineola breaks it up, then out to his right, and bolts past Southwestern defenders for the 66-yard punt return for a touchdown. 9:50 on the Griner scoreboard, first period clock, 14-0 Victor Valley College. Watch for 91, defensive lineman Dennis Wynn, whose slicing tackle creates a fumble, though the Jaguars fall on the ball. The 240-pound Dennis Wynn is a sophomore out of Hesperia High School. Returning unanimous all-conference outside linebacker D. Bowler, 2, strips the pass receiver of the ball. Again, the Jaguars recover their own fumble. This third down play, typical. The Rams deny the Jaguars on 12 of 16 third down conversion attempts on the day. The Rams' top defender is returning unanimous all-conference defensive end Douglason Suttle, 90. Pound for pound, quite possibly the best defensive lineman in all community college football. 6'4", 250 pounds, out of Palm Coast in Florida. Suttle gets 3 sacks this day, giving him 7.5 sacks for the season, second highest in the state. Sam Allen to Desmond Johnson. Rams touchdown on the play from 16 yards out. Second touchdown of the day for the freshman from Florida's Lake Mineola. First touchdown reception of his Rams career. 74, Kyle Smith takes his man out. Aaron Parker upends the defensive tackle, and Tajon Allen bursts through the gaping hole. There's no catching the sophomore out of Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas. Tajon Allen outruns the Jaguars, racing 80 yards into the end zone. First play of the fourth quarter. Sam Allen puts this one just out of reach of the Jaguars' defender, perfectly placed for Dakota Prussia, who goes untouched for the 53-yard scoring play. The final score, Victor Valley College 34, Southwestern 14.
It felt good!
It felt so good. Smiles everywhere, good feelings. Everybody's having a good time tonight.
The cause of jubilation? The first Victor Valley College victory of the R.T. Allen era. Kenyard Edwards Jr. scores 4 touchdowns, including this 80-yard race to the end zone in the 46-0 thumping of L.A. Pierce. Kenyard Edwards Jr. touchdowns come on runs of 17, 23, and 15 yards in addition to the 80-yarder. Impressive as the offense is, the Rams' defense is equally magnificent. limiting the visiting Brahmas to 125 yards total offense.
I like the way how we all executed. We all came after the ball. Everybody got in. I made some plays, and that's it. Got it.
The Rams' defense has the Brahmas at bay from the start. The entire left side of the defense is upon the quarterback, Gabe Saude Jr., first to lay a hand on him, 22, Mac Miller. 44 is Logan Soriano, 17, Deshaun Griffin. Back-to-back tackles for a loss. Gabe Saude Jr. is 6'1", 240, sophomore linebacker and defensive captain from Apple Valley.
Gabe, what did you like best about the way that defense played tonight?
I like the way our defense executed and flew around to the ball, and everybody got a chance to make a play tonight.
Jordan Payne, the 6'3", 215-pound sophomore linebacker from Pensacola, Florida, displaying his lateral pursuit speed, running down the ball carrier from behind on the reverse. The Rams' defense held L.A. Pierce to 50 yards rushing. A bobbled snap on 4th down turns the ball over to the Rams at the 38. This is 2nd and 8 at the 36. Brandon Wingle to Jalen Yancey for the first down. First of 6 receptions on the day for Jalen Yancey, the 5'11", 195-pound freshman and former Adelanto Saint. 3rd and 1 at the 17. Kenyon Edwards Jr. caps the 5-play, 38-yard drive, racing to the outside and sprinting untouched to the end zone. 7-0 Rams, 5 minutes in. Touchdown number 2 completes VVC's second possession. Kenyon Edwards Jr. with the 23-yard dash to pay dirt, or pay turf as the case may be, again untouched. 14-0 Rams with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. L.A. Pierce responds with a drive taking them deep into VVC territory. And this 4th down play at the 11. Keyshawn Wilson drops the scrambling quarterback and the Rams take over on downs. Keyshawn Wilson, the 6', 180-pound sophomore defensive back, records 5 solo tackles this day, and you'll see him break up pass attempts in red zone coverage later on that preserve the Victor Valley College shutout. All in all, an outstanding game for the former Adelanto Saint. Tangible traits that make Kenyon Edwards Jr. such an outstanding ball carrier include strength and balance. Watch him shed one tackle or meet another head-on and spin away for added yardage on this 8-yard carry, the final play of the first quarter. O-line, guards Russell Chapman, 74, Ruben Savaria, 77, Milan Nadzikov, 56, and Kevin Hoskins, 53. Center Chris Torres Jr., 76. Kenyon Edwards Jr. slips out of an arm tackle, reverses field, gets a downfield block from Alex Gonzalez, and carries for 32 yards. He averages just under 11 yards a carry this game. From the 15 through an enormous hole, the 3rd touchdown for Kenyon Edwards Jr., again untouched. 2 minutes into the second quarter, 21-0 Rams. That's the score at the half. Offensive play had been sluggish through most of the second quarter, and Coach Artie Allen addressed that at halftime.
It was definitely at halftime when our coaches told us we need to play better. We didn't work.
Midway through the third quarter, the biggest play of the day, Kenyon Edwards Jr. breaks a tackle in the backfield, cuts back and to the outside and outruns the Brahmas secondary for his 80-yard touchdown.
Seen a big hole, made a miss, and my brother told me, took it to the house.
You broke a tackle in the backfield, though.
Yeah. Yeah, make everybody miss. That's the best thing as a running back.
You getting tired?
Nah. I mean, somewhat, but it's good for the team.
Keep her going. Thank you.
The Rams add another third-quarter touchdown on Brandon Wingle's perfectly thrown pass to LaShawn Potts from 9 yards out. The final touchdown is also a Brandon Wingle to LaShawn Potts connection, 64 yards with just under 4 minutes left to play. The former Bakersfield Christian High School All-American offers his analysis.
Congratulations on the win, Brandon. What did you like best about the way the offense played tonight?
I think we played well together, and I think we did make a lot. Even though we did make a lot of mistakes, we came back and we bounced back from those mistakes, and we fixed them. And I just think we played well as a team.
What did you like best, Chris, about the way this offense played tonight?
Definitely today we clicked a lot better on the line, and as a whole offense we clicked better today. Definitely. Last week was a tough loss, but this week we just need to continue to get better.
Good job. Congratulations.
Here are some of the outstanding individual plays by Rams defenders. Former Oak Hills Bulldog Chase Blue, the tackle for a loss. Chase Blue, 6 foot 205-pound freshman linebacker. Marquise Cato stays with the deep pass and registers his third interception of the season. Marquise Cato is 5'9", 170, a freshman defensive back, shown alongside fellow former Apple Valley Sun Devil Gabe Soddy Jr. Gang tackle for a loss. 13 times Rams defenders throw Brahma's ball carriers for a loss. This is the final L.A. Pierce deep penetration into Rams territory, and it requires excellent play by defensive backs in pass coverage, breaking up what otherwise would be scoring passes. Keyshawn Wilson on the 3rd and goal. Then, when the Brahma quarterback scrambles to avoid the pass rush, Michael Barnett times his contact perfectly to prevent the completion. The Rams are right back home the following Saturday, hosting Compton.
Congratulations on your first win.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. The Bradco Companies, supporting all of the teams and sports programs throughout the Mojave River Valley. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Valu Quality Truck Body. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery design. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert. The Holiday Inn, supporting the teams, schools, and sports programs throughout the Victor Valley.
We brought it. That's all I gotta say. We brought it.
The Rams brought it. All right. It's a breakthrough game for Victor Valley College, defeating Santa Ana 49-17 for the Rams' first home field win of 2019 under interim coach Patrick Lord. The VVC defense against the run, again outstanding, holding the visitors to 53 yards rushing, registering 5 sacks, and recording 12 tackles for a loss. This game brings Santa Ana coming to town with a highly vaunted passing attack, threatening to light up the scoreboard against a Rams secondary that had given up 7 touchdown passes the week prior. Victor Valley College flips the scenario, scoring 7 touchdowns against the visiting Dons while playing greatly improved pass defense, emerging with an incredibly convincing victory. Santa Ana would not score a touchdown until the 4th quarter after VVC had put up 42 points. First-year coach Patrick Lord intermixes quarterbacks effectively, getting a pair of scoring passes from Zach Millar and 2 more from Brian Hughes. VVC's first 3 touchdowns come on long-range receptions by Samaj Brewer, the first on a gutsy call, 4th and 11 at the 36. Zach Millar, the quarterback, as VVC goes up 7-0 at the 8.5-minute mark in the opening stanza. The TD pass caps a 10-play, 86-yard scoring drive. Samaj Brewer, TD number 2, when Brian Hughes scrambles and hits him in the end zone, a 36-yarder, a 9-play, 80-yard scoring drive. The 6'2", 185-pound Samaj Brewer is a sophomore out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. He was VVC's leading receiver a year ago. Juan Bezo boots the first 2 points after touchdown. The Rams lead 14-3 at halftime. Let's go back to the start and show how the Rams defense set the tone early. 2nd and short, Santa Ana, their first possession. 94 is Logan Graham, Gunnersville, Alabama freshman. 5, Tao Fotu, Las Vegas first-year Ram. 58 is Jordan Payne, freshman from Pensacola, Florida. VVC forces Santa Ana 3 and out in their game-opening series. Following the first Rams touchdown, Santa Ana's second series, Teo Fotu, the first of the 5 VVC sacks. Teo Fotu, 5'9", 200-pound freshman. He attended Durango High School in Las Vegas.
The Rams' pass rush forces Santa Ana's QB to tuck and try to scramble, but he is dropped for no gain. 36 is Grant Harris, 6'2", 225-pound sophomore linebacker from Georgia. 2 is the Rams' leading tackler on the year coming in, Avery Bass. In early short yardage situations, the visitors try to pound out yardage on the ground. This is the result. Goal line defense. This is Santa Ana, 1st and goal at the 4, nowhere to go. 47 is Javon Warren, the former Oak Hills Bulldog and first-year Ram. He lists at 6'6", 225. Team tackle here, watch for 55, Kendall Williams, 6'4", 295-pound Seattle freshman. Jordan Payne gets this tackle for a loss. Jordan Payne, 6'3", 225, but we expected the Rams' defense against the run to do as much. The question going in, pass coverage by the secondary. Niles Scafati is assigned to contain Santa Ana's premier receiver, 11, Joshua Rice. Niles Scafati turns in a magnificent game, limiting Rice to 4 receptions and 26 yards total. Rice had 23 receptions and 6 touchdowns coming in. This time, Niles Scafati breaks up the pass in the end zone. Josh Rice, the intended receiver. Niles Scafati, another Las Vegas freshman, he lists at 6 foot 210. When Santa Ana tries to attack the other side, David Blocker knocks it away. David Blocker, an Apple Valley Sun Devil a year ago. He is 5'9", 175. This is a 4th and 4. Former Bulldog Javon Williams with the sack. Credit the Rams secondary with tight coverage, forcing the quarterback to try and scramble. It would be VVC with the superior passing attack this night. 334 yards in the air, 9 different receivers. This is former Apple Valley Sun Devil Chad Smith, a 20-yard reception. Brian Hughes is a triple threat, passing, running, and kicking. This superb punt pinning Santa Ana deep just before halftime. Brian Hughes, 6'3", 195-pound freshman from Richmond, Georgia. A lot can be determined by halftime adjustments, and VVC certainly comes out the better. Brian Hughes starts the second half at quarterback and ignites a 28 points third quarter scoring surge by hitting Samaj Brewer on what turns into the 60-yard touchdown.
Just so we know what we can do, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of faith in our quarterbacks. I have a lot of faith in me.
This is followed by the big play Rams defense. Amir Simpson blocking the Santa Ana punt, picking it up on one hop and covering the 8 yards into the end zone.
Amir, congratulations, outstanding game, your part and the Rams. Did the defense feel it has something to prove tonight?
I feel like we did. Past few games, they've been testing us, seeing that we're going to be bounced up. We came out tonight, dominated, did what we had to do, attack them, never let up. That's all we got to do. That's how we're going to win the season, man.
Amir Simpson and the Rams defense never does let up. This tackle on special teams kickoff coverage. VVC's defense allows the visitors but 3 first downs rushing and 5 passing. Santa Ana will not score a touchdown until the fourth quarter when trailing 49-3. As for first downs, Santa Ana stats show the visitors with 17 first downs total. We see linebacker Erie Lawrence with the sack here. Point of clarification, though, regarding first downs, 9 Santa Ana first downs come by way of Rams penalties, more than the Dons earn rushing and passing combined. The pass rush, relentless all night. Logan Graham, this sack. Wind gusts disrupt the comments of the 6'1", 260-pound freshman, but we still get the drift of his explaining VVC's defensive mission.
How did you feel you guys improved most? What did you like most about the way the defense played tonight?
We brought it. That's all I got to say. We brought it.
Hey, Say hello to the folks back in Billingville.
Hey,
All right.
G-Ville.
All right, good job.
The Rams' running game produces a pair of Enrique Boggan second-half touchdowns. This 53-yard sprint displays Enrique Boggan's breakaway speed and puts VBC up 35-3 in the third quarter. The 8-yard touchdown in the fourth quarter, a demonstration of Enrique Boggan's power. He is 5'10", 200 pounds, a freshman from Greenville, Alabama. Second half offensive highlights include Zach Millar's 15-yard scoring pass to former Victor Valley Jackrabbit Gabe Trujillo. Defensive highlights, Robert Butler's interception in the end zone. Robert Butler, first-year Ram from Warren, Ohio. He is 6 foot 190. The Rams' lopsided win evens their record at 2-2, and Coach Patrick Lord believes his young team has turned the corner.
I think we're hitting our stride on the season, and I just really believe that this game can help us turn the corner, and we correct a few things. I think we can do big things. I really do.
Congratulations on
Thank you, sir.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Bid fast and last, liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Terry Kurtz here, inviting you to join us on Terry Kurtz Online, the half-hour report on High Desert and Mojave River Valley events and activities, entertainment, and history. It shows 3 times daily at 7:30 and 11:30 mornings and 4:30 in the afternoon, right here on Victor Valley TV, immediately following your High Desert Sports Report. It's the most informative and entertaining half-hour of High Desert television today. Video sports, flashbacks to headline makers and big play game breakers. Serrano's costly win. Granite Hills and Hesperia's shootout. Lead stories as We Got 'em tease up this high school football report. Serrano's defensive leaders led the Diamondbacks to the 49-13 victory at Victor Valley. Defensive captain Blake Chafee, 14, is in on key touchdowns. The middle linebacker scored one and caused the fumble that led to another. Trevor Sturdivant scored on a pick six and a scoop and score. These action clips from Serrano's earlier win at Adelanto. Surfs up, catch a win. The Granite Hills homecoming theme, and the Cougars are up to the task. Cameron Smith scores 6 touchdowns, his season total 15 touchdowns, most among High Desert players. Alex Gonzalez Cougars mount a 42-14 halftime lead and survive a second-half barrage of a total 9 more combined touchdowns scored in beating the Scorpions 56-42. A standout game from Hesperia's leading playmaker, Jaquan Morris, who intercepts this pass to halt the Cougars' first possession and then scores his team's first touchdown as Casey Goodnow's Scorpions take the early lead. The Cougars' win helps elevate the Desert Sky League's standing against Mojave River League opponents as Granite Hills becomes the 3rd DSL team to defeat an MRL counterpart this season. Tackles leader Angel Carcamo, 20th, throwing the ball carrier for a loss. The Cougars open Desert Sky League play next, hosting the Barstow Aztecs. Hesperia regroups from their second straight setback to plan their plan of attack against Sultana in their key game rivalry next. Hesperia Christians' 8-man Patriots ferried across to Avalon and escaped with a 36-34 victory. Arlen Custer throws 4 scoring passes, 2 apiece, to Aiden Ortega and Caleb Audet as the Patriots improve to 3-1.
We Got 'em Tees brings you these high school football highlights, scores, and schedules. We Got 'em Tees, your headquarters for custom screen printing and mastercraft embroidery designs. We Got 'em, official CIF sanctioned Chanel patches for varsity jackets. We Got 'em Tees since 1984. 2 locations, Apple Valley and Upland. Oh yeah, We Got 'em Tees. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. That's going to do it for this week's edition of your High Desert Sports Report. Thanks for joining us. Hope you can be with us next time around.